Welcome, Ross Farquhar from the Caxton Hotel. I wanted to ask you some marketing ideas, as you're a fantastic marketer.
Maybe you could give us some ideas.
Maybe I could. Can you tell me a bit more about the marbles, Caxton style?
Yeah, the marbles was a tradition here at the Caxton that we inherited. We've been here 12 years and the marbles have been going for 25 years. And I think it just started off as a bit of a Sunday afternoon gimmick and developed into quite a big fundraiser. We've raised money for the Surf Life Saving over the years and for the Kim Walters Choices Foundation. So it's just something we've done. We're moving the marbles from October probably into June this year because it was always a bit too hot out there late in October, and we feel that we move it to a Queen's Birthday long weekend. It might have a bit more impact and we can do a bit more fundraising.
It's a unique idea and obviously one that attracted a lot. How many people did you get?
It's one of those days where the pub just goes a bit wild. You know, people are running around with water pistols, having a bit of fun. I think they forget about the marbles in the end. We put bands on, but it's sort of led to a lot of other hotels doing different things, like you know, big races. They had beach volleyball, and a lot of other publicans have come in and seen how we do it, and just have a bit of fun with their own events.
And tell me, what did you do for Australia Day this year?
Well, Australia Day, we always we do a kilo challenge in our restaurant, and that's only been going 3 years, but it's certainly developed into a bit of a challenge. We had our first female finisher this year, and they get a little bit of a prize and a certificate. But we also did some live bands and music, and we did sort of just trying to do it on an Australian theme. We had all the Australian music on. It was quite a challenge.
1 kilo, my gosh. And what about Monday Mates Rates? Tell me a little bit about that.
Well, the Monday Mates Rates, it basically was something we started. We called it Locals Monday, and then it's become the Mates Rates. And it's basically a half-price main course meal. It's sort of the idea of it. We do a 2 for Tuesday, which we're pretty famous for, which is pretty simple. You know, 2 meals for the price of 1.
Yep.
And it was rather than call it the same thing, Tuesday's got that busy that we needed to filter a few people into Monday, so they're both big days now.
And Monday's working for you?
Yeah, very big days.
And what do they do? Do they show a card or?
We have cards out, but it's sort of, originally it was, bring your driver's license, show you're a local.
Yes.
And then you come in, but now it's just developed into that we put little yellow cards out and they bring one along, so become a Caxton mate, and they get the half price main meals.
And let's touch a bit on your fundraising for the community. You've done some extremely generous things.
As I said, we've been in the pub game all my son's working in now, he's 4th generation publican, and so I think it's important to be connected to the community on a local scale, but also on a larger scale now, fundraising for the bushfire appeal and for the Premier's floods, because I think they got a bit forgotten up there in North Queensland. And the Friday night after that Black Saturday, we said we donate 20% of our bar sales, and we put a challenge out to all the other hotels in South East Queensland to do the same. I know there was well over 20 of them joined up. I haven't got a final figure yet, but just at the pub here ourselves, we raised over $10,000. So we thought it was a good effort. Hopefully, with all of us, we can make it a 6-figure sum.
Yeah, no, that's fantastic. Oh, well, thank you for that, Ross. I appreciate your time.
Thank you.